Hello everybody, how are ya? I think I'm going to dub you Magnificent Beast. So that is what you're all called now. You're all my Magnificent Beasts. Or something, I don't know. We can work on that later. But anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all what Island Life is. I do Island Life videos and I think all of you love them, so I'm gonna keep on doing them. But I really feel like this is underrated mod, and a lot of people out there don't know what it is. So it's a mod for Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. It's best to buy Arma 2 Combined Operations on Steam, which is right now like $25 for the two games. Download both of them and then download the mod. I have a how to install video on the mod, but in order for you to fully understand what Island Life is, I have to give you a bit of history. So here's a history lesson. At TCG, the TCG mod, Tactical Combat Gaming, is a community. As you can see, their website's right up here. They are a community. I am not a part of them. I do not like them, but they did make this amazing mod, or at least the original creators did. I don't know how many years TCG's been around. Probably a couple, maximum of 4, probably. I don't know. I personally do not like them. A lot of people are. It's a big community, but I encourage you to try out every community until you find one that really fits you, that treats you nice, and you have friends in, and you like the owner, you like the staff. Don't join a mega community expecting to have the best experience you can have. Make sure, unless they're an awesome community, make sure you like them before you join them. So, now that I gave you that advice and history, there's a how to install video on it. Although TCG, I believe, is kind of leaving the Island Life scene and going to Arma 3 Altus Life, so it's kind of getting harder and harder to download this mod. We're trying to get a download link set up for the mod. It's taking a little longer, so my how to install video may or may not work. But if you hop on our TeamSpeak, we can fit you up with the mod, hopefully. So, as always, the TeamSpeak link to my community I personally own, Foxhound Gaming, is in the description below. It is in all my videos, as well as my Twitter, which I need you all to follow so you can keep up to date with me, what's happening, ask me questions. Comments, they're a great way of, telling me, hey, I like the video, or you suck, your videos are terrible. But it's not a very efficient way of asking me a question, because I tend to read these comments on my phone and I can't reply to them there. So I don't usually remember the comments for more than 5 minutes. But positive and negative comments are, I take them. Obviously I don't enjoy the negative ones as much. So you can filter for Island Life, or you can just type in Foxhound if you want to get on my server. Island Life will bring up all the Island Life servers once you have the mod installed. You'll spawn at Civ Spawn. This is not Civ Spawn. This is my compound where I coded myself into Spawn. I do a lot of the developing for the server, as well as Sergeant Cloud. He just logged in. He's our other developer. So him and I, we basically create the server. So I spawn up here with my army that I put in. They're all saying, "Hail Tamana!" So they're all hailing me. There's a glitch right now where you spawn with like tons of mags once you relog, so that's why I have like 78 mags. I don't know if we're ever going to fix that, or I don't know how to fix that. I should restate that. We'll fix it if we can. So, right now they're doing SWAT training, so I don't want to do any crime at the moment. Here's my bottomless box of wonders. I have some personal stuff in here. It's only accessible by me because I'm the only one with the license, as it's not for sale anywhere, but it's actually coded into my slot. It's just for video purposes and ownership purposes, honestly. And I have one for last. I'm going to show you here in a second. But that's what Island Life. Okay, I told you kind of like a history of it. Kind of told you a bit about it, but it's a mod, all right? It's a mod for a successful military simulator. This mod it's basically a life mod. It's Island Life. You can do whatever you want. A criminal, you can be paramedics, you can be a cop. You don't have to be a criminal either. You can be a successful entrepreneur that runs his own business. The game is only as fun as you make it to be, and I tend to make it pretty fun for myself, whether it's being a cop, being a thug, or just being an assassin, or a taxi man. Anything I do, I roleplay it. And roleplaying, most people say they can do it, and they can't. Apparently, I don't have a pilot's license. I'll go buy one. Let me get my transit. This car is awesome because, like, it's messed up to where it has no sound. So I'm just like a quiet roller. No one can hear me coming. Just rolling down the strip and no one hears me. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna put some speed upgrades on it. Make it go a bit faster. Well, apparently I don't have speed. Oh, there. Alright, so where am I at? So yeah, I mean, it's all about you role-playing, you know. If you don't make it fun, it's not going to be fun. If you get in a situation where you're being robbed and then you start complaining to staff, which is a common thing that happens, obviously the game's not very fun for you or the staff or the person that just robbed you. Role-play it out. I mean, it's a role-playing game. You're going to win some and lose some. More often you're going to lose. And if you play that role of the thug, if you abuse it too much on my server, you'll get banned. So, my server is a high roleplay server, although it's not to the extent of roleplay I would like it to be, because there are very, very few players, not even enough to make a community out of, that understand this level of roleplay I'm talking about. Like, role-playing, you're Russian, alright? My name's Talamander, I'm from Russia, alright? I'm from Russia. My wife is dead. I'm not set out for revenge, first off. Pretty much, like, role-playing to be some mass murderer is terrible, and it'll get you banned pretty fast, not creative at all. But anyway, stuff like that. You get pulled over, you talk in a Russian accent, you actually listen to the cops, pay your ticket, whatever is going on. You don't try to kill them. That'll get you banned as well on my server. But I'm getting off the point here. It's a mod where you can do whatever you want. Drugs, you can buy hot dogs and be a hot dog vendor, whatever you want to do. It's how fun you make it to be. Now, granted, most of my videos are me doing crime or being a cop. In fact, those are all my videos because that's what gets views. No one wants to watch me in a black van that doesn't make any noise in the road going down and selling hot dogs to people. That's not very exciting. So, yeah. You know, they're having SWAT training. It's pretty early in the day. Not many people are on, so I'm just gonna... Guess I was going to the airfield, but I passed it. Gonna go up to the airfield and buy a pilot's license, go down and show you the Santa sleigh. Have some fun with that. So that's kind of the gist of the mod. I mean, that's what the mod is. You can do whatever you want. Now, different communities offer different things, such as TCG and FFG. First of all, TCG, I don't recommend it to anybody. I think they're an RDMing festhole, which RDM is random deathmatch, no roleplay whatsoever. And I also think it's very corrupt, but that's my opinion. I'm personally permanently banned from there. So, you know, you could say I'm being biased, but I'm not. You can test it out for yourself. I'm not stopping you. Their website, just Google TCG or something like that, and you'll find it. I'm not gonna lie, but FFG, they're big. They're really big. They're on Taviana Life. It's a map that's not as exclusive as my map that we're using on my server. It's a map that, you know, anybody can download, but there are very few Taviana Life servers out there, so that may be something for you. I personally met the owner of FFG. They've helped me out with tons of coding stuff on our server, so they're great guys. They are bigger. If you like them, go with them. You test them out. Just Google FFG Gaming. Now let's get on to my community. I mean, there are different communities out there, but honestly, I'd say Foxhound Gaming, FFG, and TCG are some of the okay, there's other bigger names. You know, there's other bigger communities that aren't those that aren't my community, but I'm not going to mention them as I don't know them very well. I can't give you an accurate opinion of their servers, so they may be the server for you, they may not. But Foxhound Gaming, if you just Google Foxhound Gaming, you'll find our website. It's in the description below as well. It's owned by me and one other guy. I started the community, and then my friend Hornet joined me in ownership. So I'm on it all the time. I administrate. I love to be very involved. I take command of administrative issues sometimes. Whenever I see someone on an administrative channel, I go up there, figure out what's going on, and handle it myself. I like to have my hands in on the action, basically. I don't have enough money, ironically, to do anything. Can't even sell. Oh, I can sell this. Will I have enough? No, I don't think I will. Actually, wait. Nope, I don't think I will. So I don't actually have any money or enough money. Huh. Basically, the Santa sleigh is, you know, a flying Santa sleigh. Here, let me see if someone will wire me some cash. Cloud, will you do me a favor? Can you wire me some cash? Just like $3,000 will do. Like ASAP. Anybody? Wire me like $3,000. Alright, let's see if anybody wires it to me, and for the meantime, I'll take shots at, you know, random stuff and continue explaining what I was going to explain. You may be thinking, Talamander, what is this? This is not planned, this is boring. Well, this video is, you know, I would have put a picture or something up on the screen. I decided to put at least some boring gameplay. Can't put anything exciting, or else you'll be wondering what's happening. Why am I not listening to the, you know, all the action in the background? So, this is just kind of like an explanatory video on what Island Life is and how it works, and someone sent me a bit of money there, so. Let's see, Cop 3, is that Tazzy? I bet it's, oh, it's I Am Behind You. Shout out to I Am Behind You, thank you. Alright, so yeah, on, where was that? Community-wise, Cop 2 sent me some money too. They're just gonna flood me with money. Thank you, Adam. Let's go buy a Santa sleigh now. But I can guarantee you in my community, well, I can tell you what my values are. I have a staff, a large staff. Sometimes I'd say 85% of the time they do what I want them to. That other 15%, sometimes, you know, there's a lot of staff members, things can get out of control. Sometimes they might do something that I would deem not appropriate, or something that I would not have done myself. And unfortunately, that can never be stopped. It's if I had to compare the rate this happens with my community and other communities, I'd say 15% is one of the best numbers you can have. With staff members that are people, gamers like you, that sit on a computer and have their own individual beliefs and values and try to uphold what I tell them to do, even if they don't agree with me, I'd say that's good. Especially when, you know, I don't know these people in real life, they're my staff on my server. I personally know all of them, but not in real life. So, that being said, staff is a very important thing in every server you go on. Whatever server you go on should be dependent upon the staff. They set examples for the server, but you should also try to get to know the owner. Now, in mega communities, and even my community, it's not going to be easy to get to know me. I'm very, very busy. And some of you may be wondering, what is he flying, and what is that music? Well, I have to say, in Island Life, it's always Christmas. Now, there's actually a version of this that drops presents that are bombs, but I didn't want that version. I like the passive version. Plus, if the bomb blows up, it crashes the whole server. Kinda like that, except, yeah, with a bomb. So, I died. And, no Christmas for any children this year. But yeah, so the staff should determine what server you're on, but the owner's values should also determine what server you're going to be on if you choose a server. Now, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. This is pretty much all there is to say. Other than that, donations on my server are completely optional, as they are on every server, I assume. Donations help keep our server up. That is what your money goes to. And when you buy something, such as a membership or an in-game item, or access to a privilege on anybody's server, it's a donation, and you're not allowed, by law, to revoke that via PayPal. So if you pay with PayPal and you can dispute the transaction, that's you're breaking the law. And if you ever do that to a community, they can take you to court if they want to use the time and resources to do that, and they will win the case. If you don't believe me, you can look at past instances. I've been a part of ArcLight, for example. It's the only other Island Life community I was a part of before I made mine, and some kid tried to revoke a few $100s, and they went to court. He stole the credit card from his parents, and his parents disputed it. But nonetheless, it's against the law what they did. So they lost the case and actually had to pay a few court fees and lost even more money. So just whatever server you're on. This is kind of like advice to every Island Life server out there. Make sure that before you press that donate button or that buy button, that you know it's not about the in-game item. Even if you're buying a level 7 membership in my community, that's $300. You get a lot of stuff. First off, memberships are usually stackable. So you buy a level 6 for $200, it only costs you $100 to get the level 7. 7 levels, some memberships are $10, $30. It's all about helping the server out. It's not about actually getting your product. Although we do give you a product, we give you a service for helping out our community. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, let some people out there know that. Just kind of like what you're getting into when you join a community, because a lot of people don't know about these communities. I mean, this is a very underrated mod. It has little attention. Out of the 40,000 people that have watched my Kidnapping the Governor video, I'd say about maybe 1,000 of them have ever played Island Life. So there's probably 30,000 unique people right there that have watched that video that have never played Island Life. Just like watching videos of it. I recommend you all. We need to populate the mod again. I'm sure at one time it used to be thriving. Now it's kind of dwindling. There's still a few thousand people that play it, but we can flood it with more people. That's my goal as a YouTuber that makes Island Life videos. So I hope this you found this video very educational and informational and informative. That's what I meant to say instead of informational. I plan to be making some, criminal shoot 'em up Island Life videos later today, so you may not see those today, but you will see them in the upcoming. You will see them in the near future. So I hope you all enjoy your day. In the meantime, get out there, play a game, make some memories. See you guys. Have a nice day.